Hey, good afternoon. Colin Kimball here with Alderman Chevrolet, GMC in Rutland, Vermont, Vermont's favorite car dealership. We appreciate your interest in this beautiful truck. Very excited to show you this thing today. Very beautiful vehicle we have in our hands. Now fresh off the delivery truck, this is our 2024 Chevrolet Silverado 2500 ZR2 Off-Road Edition. Now that comes with a ton of cool things here we get to go in depth about, but right off the bat, this is that 6.6 liter gas engine married to a 10-speed Allison transmission. With that combination, you're going to get a whopping 401 horsepower and 470 pound-feet of torque, which is amazing performance here for a vehicle this size, and a very smooth delivery. You have a lot of power with that Allison transmission. On the exterior here, you got your nice ZR2 badge. You do have your Multimatic DSSV damper off-road suspension system in there. This one's finished off in a beautiful mosaic black, and then it does come on a factory 2-inch lift. Very beautiful stance to this. You got your 2500 HD badging right there. These are your trailering mirrors. They are going to extend with a button in there, and then they're going to fold with a button as well. You got your LED lamps right there. You do have a passive key entry system in all 4 doors. You just need the key in your pocket, and you can lock and unlock this door with just the press of a button, and we will show you how that works. Right down here, we have our ZR2 specific 18-inch wheels with our Goodyear Wrangler Territories on there. Very beautiful, aggressive look with those wheel combination. You have your fender liners in all 4 corners right there. Keep it protected from the rock chips. Around to the front fascia here, we do have a remote start. I want to show you these daytime running LED lights. So 2 presses of that ×2 circle arrow right there. It's going to go ahead and start it. Now it is flashing on camera. It is a nice solid white light in person here. In the middle, you have your dual projector style LED headlamps. This does double as your turn signal. Very, very sharp look to that. Right down here is your fog lamps. Nice little Chevy bow tie right here with a red pinstripe on the inside. You got your frame mounted horizontal red recovery tow hooks. Great for those situations where you do need it. And then underneath there is an aluminum skid plate. Make sure you're protected when you do take this off-roading. Nice ZR2 badge right there. You do have your indicator lights up top there. And with that passive key entry system, you just need the key in your pocket, and you can lock and unlock the door with just a press of a button. That's great if you want to keep the key in your bag, pocket, purse, whatever it may be. Beautiful interior here. Like I said, fresh off the truck, plastic still on the seats. Now this is the crew cab, so there's a ton of room back here. I'm about 6'2", definitely on the taller side, and I have more than enough room here to kick my legs out, sit back, be comfortable. Really not limited for room at all back here. You got your 3 different temperature settings for your heated seats in the back row. You do have a USB and a Type-C, as well as your HVAC vents to make sure everyone's happy with the temperature and charging. And you get a beautiful interior view here. Now these rear seats are 60/40 splitting seats. We do have a bunch of plastic underneath here still, but a nice little wall right here. Keeps stuff from rolling around, hitting your ankles. Last thing you want is the jack to roll around and hit your kid's ankle. Right behind the seat, you have a little storage. Cup holders right in the middle, same one on that side. Get our 10-way power driver seat adjustments with your 2-way lumbar adjustments. Nice little ZR2 badge on the floorboard right there. Then you have a 6-speaker Bose premium sound system. Very, very good quality to that noise. On the door here, you have your electronic mirror and window adjustments. Like I said, it'll extend right there. It'll come back with another press of a button. Here's the folding button. And they are heated, so when you go to turn on your rear defroster in there, that'll go ahead and melt the ice right off of there. You do have a cargo lamp button as well in there. That'll light up that light. Now we'll give this a quick start from in here. You do have an 8-inch color heads-up display right over there. It is flashing on camera, but like I said, it's not in person. You do have a heated leather-wrapped steering wheel here. Beautiful stitching on there. You'll turn that heated option on right there. You have your adaptive cruise control settings on the left side. That'll basically just set a gap in between you and the car in front of you, and it'll keep that gap there. It'll hold that speed. You do have IntelliBeam auto high beam, so at speeds over 25 miles an hour, you'll tap that little A button right there. It'll turn on IntelliBeam, and then at speeds over 25 miles an hour, it'll just turn them off and on based on your traffic conditions. You do have your forward collision alert, which is going to sense a collision in front of you, and it'll throw up a little red bar on the windshield there if you don't make any adjustments. On the right side here, you have your hands-free audio and phone call settings. This is where you're going to control your 12.3-inch driver infotainment screen. Bunch of cool things in here you might want to monitor: trip information, timer, tire pressure indicator. Right there is your adaptive cruise control gap settings. Oil life indicator. You do have your brake pad wear indicator. You don't need to listen for a grind to know you got to change them. Right down here you have your parking brake button, auto track transfer case. That'll sense what you need to be put in here, and it'll put you in whatever engine control it senses is best. But you still have your 4 high, 4 low, 2 high button, as well as a trailering mode. That's going to reduce gear shifting when it knows there's a big trailer back there. It's not going to shift up and down as many times, which will reduce the wear and tear on that transmission. You have your cargo lamp button. That's going to go ahead and light up those lights out there. And we will leave that on so we can show you the bed back there. Right here is your heads-up display information. This will adjust the height. This one in the middle is going to change the template of what you want to look at. You can monitor your direction, a few other things. Pitch and roll. And then here's your brightness. Here's your windscreen controls. You do have your column shifter right here. Probably my favorite thing about this is this rear view camera mirror. You do still have your mirror, but if you have children or something in the back who like to lean their head in the middle and look see what's going on, you can flip that if you do have something in the back or a trailer, and you can just monitor it without worrying about the window. Very cool. You can change the color and dimness of that. This is a 13.4-inch radio entertainment screen, fully touchscreen. It does come with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Every camera angle you can imagine is going to be on this one. You have your 360 view, front and rear over-top view, forward-facing mirror angle, rear-facing mirror angle, hitch view right there. And then you do obviously just have your normal trailering lines. You have Google Assistant in here, so you can do in-vehicle controls. Hey Google, change the temperature to 72.
Okay, changing the temperature to 72 degrees.
So pretty cool feature there if you do want to be fully hands-free while you're driving. We will go much colder because it is very hot out there today. You have a nice little trailering app right there, which is going to create a profile for your trailer, so you don't have to get in and adjust your gain every time on the trailer, figure out where it locks up or where it grinds at. You have your climate control, which is almost a fully digital version of everything you have down here. It is a dual zone climate control. You do have a Wi-Fi hotspot, so you can connect up to 7 devices at once. My Chevrolet app capability, so if you're on vacation or something like that, on a plane to Florida, you realize you forgot to lock your vehicle back home, you just hop on the app and you send it a quick signal, kind of like an extra peace of mind. Here's your hard inputs for the radio right there. Lane departure warning, that'll beep at you if it senses you leaving the white lines. Parking assistant right there, that's going to beep at you if it senses you pulling or backing into any objects. Here's your liftgate controls. That's going to go ahead and drop your liftgate, and then you can pick it back up with just another press of a button. Traction control off button. Here's your rear differential locker. Hill descent control, which is like a cruise control for going down a steep hill. Push to start engine button right there. You do have your integrated trailer brake. That's the brake right there, and then your gain adjustments right here. Heated and ventilated seats, 2 different options. For the heated options, you have your back and bottom, or back and then back and bottom, and then you have your ventilated seats, 3 different cooling options. Dual zone climate control. You each get your own temperature, fan speed right in the middle, and then location settings right around that. Type-C charger right there and a USB port. Then you pop this open, you have a little hidden storage. Bunch of storage right there on the center console, side-by-side cup holders. Wireless charging pad right there, and you do have surface level storage. 120 volt inside of the center console, keep anything protected while you're charging it. Type-C charger right there, as well as a USB port, and then it is all lit up with a little LED light in there. We'll take this surface level out. We'll hop around to the bed, show you that. Memory seat settings right there. You do have capless fuel fill, so you don't have to get your hands dirty at the gas station. You don't have the cap swinging around scratching up that beautiful paint. 4-way corner step rear bumpers. Great for hopping into the bed without dropping the tailgate. And then this vehicle is pretty high up off the ground. You might want to hop up in there and do something. Chevy Tech spray on bed liner in here. You have 12 cargo tie down locations. They hold up to 500 pounds each, so plenty of combinations there to keep everything tied down. And then these little black spots right there, you can install some more tow hooks if you want something a little more personalized. 120 volt outlet back here, and then you have your cargo lamps. It is lit up right there as well. Super light tailgate on the ZR2. It is aluminum. You can pick it up with one hand. 2-inch hitch receiver, and then a full-size spare underneath there. I'll show you those Multimatic DSSV dampers in there. Great off-road capability with that off-road suspension. Now that is our 2024 Chevy Silverado 2500 ZR2. If you have any more questions about this beautiful truck or you want to come by and take a look at it, you can give me a call at 802-776-5066, or you can stop by for a test drive at 65 Windcrest Road in Rutland, Vermont, and ask for Colin.